Good afternoon, everybody from EPCOT. We are finally coming here to show you Festival of the Arts. I'm gonna be honest with you, we did come opening day, but we didn't make a video out of it just because, I don't know, we kind of wanted to do something off camera for a little bit. But I want to just point out, it is a short festival, but it's very, very similar from last year's. Even like the front facade here, I'll show you here in a second, is the same. A lot of the food booths have a lot of similar items. A few of them are new. We'll show you some new stuff, but just kind of come hang out with us for our first park visit video of 2024. Now I was under like this little awning here because it is raining. I do have my umbrella, but I'm gonna show you this intro area. And again, it's the exact same from last year, I think, except they just wrote 2024 instead of 2023. Hold on a second. So you could see right there in the corner, it's 2024, but I think this is like exactly the same. If I'm not mistaken, everything looks literally identical to what it was last year. And it's not a problem, it's a fun little entry facade, but I think I was expecting something maybe a little different. That's okay though, but this is kind of your entryway into EPCOT this year for farts. Also, the crowds are pretty busy today. Today is Martin Luther King Jr. Day, so there are a lot of holiday crowds here, which is a lot of locals. A lot of people come down for the weekend, so we have kind of kept that in mind. Here is our fountain. Gosh, it has been a while since we have made a video inside of EPCOT. I guess about 15-ish days because the last one was for New Year's. Spaceship Earth is only 10 minutes, so I guess it's not the busiest we've seen it. But the rain is starting to subside. I think we are getting a little bit better weather here in about the next hour, so umbrellas are put away for now. It's a very, very light drizzle, but we were waiting in the car for, I don't know, almost like 30 minutes. Just we were trying to let the rain pass by. This is also pretty cool. Again, I've seen a lot of stuff already because we did come, like I said, on opening day. So there are things I definitely want to point out, but we didn't take like too much of a look at this. We kind of saw it on our way out, but it's kind of interesting. You get these like 4 Imagineers paint Spaceship Earth in like their own variations, I'm guessing, on like how they look, which is kind of cool. And again, they kind of like explain everything, but it looks like there's like 4 different art designs here. That one's cool. Yeah, very like realistic, that top one. And this one over here, this one's kind of that fun cartoon, almost like Wall-E style. And then this is like definitely like postcard style. We also do plan on doing Guardians tonight. Unfortunately, every single time we've looked to do Guardians in the past like month or so, the line has been out the door and like wrapped around for a virtual queue. And this line can be pretty long when it's all filled up. I would say if it's out the door, I'm gonna say like well over an hour, probably an hour and a half, because it was like all the way out here on not New Year's Eve, but the opening for Festival of the Arts. So we were like, nah, we're gonna pass on it. Now, especially on these busy weekends, you can see people line up and they just like wait for the virtual queues to get called. When it's not super busy, I feel like that line kind of just like exists, you know, people just kind of come and go, and you might see like a little bit of a line, but these are people waiting for their virtual queue number to get called. And we saw that the other night as well. So something to keep in mind when it is a busy time of the year, even if you do get a virtual queue, still expect to wait probably over an hour easily just to get like on the ride. Virtual queue doesn't like let you skip the line or anything. Now, before we actually do ride Guardians, I can hear the drummers going on right now, but I want to show you creations and show you some of the new merchandise for this year. Not a ton from what I've seen, but some fun pieces nonetheless. Now, I'm sure most of you guys have probably already seen a lot of the merchandise for Farts this year, just because, again, a lot of people were here on opening day. Probably had those videos out and you guys have seen them, but I'll still show you nonetheless for those of you maybe that did not see them. We did see some of this 2024 merch on New Year's, so I'm not going to go over much of that. There have been a number of pieces that have been coming out that have actually looked pretty nice. Again, the International Festival of the Arts stuff is kind of okay in my opinion. Some of it looks kind of cool. The popcorn bucket, I know everyone is ranting and raving about. I'll go ahead and see if I can get that for you as well to show you what that's going to look like. But overall, you know, I think the merchandise is okay. And first up here, $35 is a pretty basic purple shirt. Does have Figment on it, and then you can see 2024 pencil, little like paintbrush, and a music note. Again, Festival of the Arts. And then over here, I'll show you my Spirit jersey. I'm actually wearing it for today. Make every day a work of art. This actually isn't too bad. I don't mind this just because you kind of have all of the different pavilions there. You've got Figment, you know, his little music notes and kind of just art-based things. I do like the white with the contrasted kind of pastel-y colors, which is kind of nice, of course. But again, this is probably my favorite piece out of all of them. Right here, you can see a little plush here. It's almost as if like Figment is becoming a painting here, which is kind of nice. This is kind of the big stand here with everything. You can see the Figment Munchling. I don't even know if these things are scented differently anymore. I feel like they all just start to smell the same. It does say specialty treats, Figment, limited edition. I don't know, but I feel like every single time I can smell it. Like there is a smell to it, but I don't even know. I feel like they all just smell the same at this point. Here's the Corksicle cup here. Looks okay, again, not like my favorite. I do feel like I almost kind of like the stuff this year more than last year, but I also don't think I loved last year's stuff. This was kind of fun that they have like the paint coming out as if it's like a big paint bucket and it's spilling over. Nice tall mug there. There was like, right here, I was like, it's not really a mug. I'd almost call it like a pencil holder. As you can see, like the pencils there. It does say Festival of the Arts there. And then 2024 kind of in the corner there. That's going to be 25 for that. Again, items are so pricey, which always kind of stinks. But either way, that's kind of a majority of the things that I've seen. I don't think there's actually much else. There might be another shirt or two. Yeah, see, here's kind of the big front display. Now, there should be some items like cooking things around the park as well. Sometimes they have them in here. But again, nothing really stood out to me. What I did see, is it over here maybe? I don't know, it's kind of spread out. I like over at World of Disney, they kind of have like a section now where like it's like, here's everything new or like seasonal or whatever. And I kind of wish they would do that here. It's like, you know, here's Festival of the Arts stuff, but sometimes it's like in corners. Yeah, so like over here, look at this. So it's kind of like across the walk path. Like I think they should kind of keep it all together. I mean, that's just my opinion. The pin is kind of fun. You do have like the countries here and it kind of spins around. This is the pass holder pin. Here is the shirt for it. Also, this isn't too bad. I do like this one a little bit more, like the tie-dye style with like this spiral. And then this is exactly what the pin looks like there. Here's a white shirt that has Figment on it and nothing on the back. Kind of like a cropped sleeve style, so like bigger sleeves. More of a tank top almost. Kind of like a silvery, sparkly frame. I think the camera can kind of pick that up. Same with the 2024 down there. It is kind of sparkly. And then you have a few more pins over here. So you've got Festival of the Arts. It's like red on this side, purple on the other with Figment here. You have Mickey painting down here for some of those. You've got Figment up here. It doesn't rotate, just kind of shiny. This one does look to open. Let's see if we can get it to open up for you guys. Yeah, there it goes. Oh, uh-oh. Well, it was a little hard to get off. The button kind of came loose, or like the back there. This is pretty tough. I mean, to open it with one hand, that's pretty tough, just so you know. But it does say, make every day a work of art. And it kind of closes. But again, pretty tough. You're not opening that very easily. This is also pretty cute. You have Mickey and Minnie here in these like little space outfits in front of the EPCOT ball there. And you can see $39.99. I think these are the posters right here. Now again, not my favorite merch, but it's definitely not horrible by any means. It's just nothing I feel like I'm like, oh, I like gotta have it. Gotta come out in the daylight to show you. Also, I'm like slipping over here. So this is the one from last year. It kind of looks like a chalkboard a little bit. And then you have like Figment down here. You've got like Festival of the Arts. I'll show you the back. I need to meet up with Nicole really quick, but she'll show you what the back of the Spirit jersey looks like. But I like this one a lot. I thought it was kind of fun. It looks definitely a lot more unique. I feel like there's kind of a lot of like white Spirit jerseys with like some colored printing on them. So it feels kind of typical, if you will, just kind of like Festival of the Arts like 2024. Or like I feel like this one doesn't really look like any of the other Spirit jerseys, which is kind of why I like this one a little bit more. Also in the background, I guess you could kind of see these tents. Again, for any of you that maybe don't know a lot of Festival of the Arts, there are a lot of paintings here. A lot of artists come and sell their work. Most of the time it's Disney based, sometimes not totally. You know, back there you can almost see like Donald and Daisy, but then above it, it kind of just looks like some fish and things like that. So sometimes they have their own things and sometimes they use more Disney-based items. So right here, it looks like she's painting live, which is also pretty cool. You can kind of head around World Showcase and see people doing live paintings, which is a lot of fun. Something I feel like I wish with Festival of the Arts is that it was just a little bit longer. It is an amazing festival. It's about a month long, which always kind of stinks. and that's okay. But at the end of the day, I just think they should make it maybe like 2 months. You know, I feel like we could shorten food and wine just a little bit and lengthen this one just a hair and kind of fill in everything in between. All right, well, we found Nicole. I'm gonna have her show you the back of Spirit Jersey really quick, and then we're gonna go into World Showcase. We figure there's some daylight right now, so we're gonna do that first, and then we'll hit Guardians kind of like on the way out. So here it is.
Wait. Huh? Create, I was trying to read it.
Oh.
All right, create your own magic with our boy Figment. Wanna give us a little spin? There it is.
Yeah, we saw the front already. You're a little late to the party. So either way, that is the Spirit Jersey from last year. Again, I think I like it a little bit more. I just think it's a little bit more unique. Also, a lot of people hanging out in the new open area. I feel like a lot of people are starting to appreciate the fact that like they can relax, charge their phones, just kind of like hang out here at EPCOT. If you want to work, you could do that from here. A lot of fun stuff here. So I'm really liking to see how busy it's becoming. Obviously, we want to see more attractions. We want to see things like that. But this is a good way to kind of like spread the crowd out a little bit. But either way, heading into World Showcase now. I'm a little upset because they do chalk art, and I think it's washed away because it's been raining for like 2 hours now, and I'm gonna guess it's all gone. It might still kind of be there faded, but I think they had a really good one today. I think it was like a giant Figment from what I was seeing on like Instagram. Yeah, but I think it's washed away. I guess I should point out how much of a bummer it is that we take down all of the walls and then we immediately put up these walls right here. So we thought we were done with the walls here at EPCOT, but instead we have a ton of them right now that are up now. And it was nice while it lasted for just a little bit. Also on the other side of Nicole here, you can see kind of some weird like splash arty style. Oh, you know what? Oh, it's closed.
I wonder if because of the rain.
Maybe because it's raining. Maybe it'll open up. Because it's not that late.
No,
it's only like 2, 3?
No, it's almost 4.
Or is it almost 4? But I feel like it was open until like 5. They still have the kids' chalk art area, so if your kids want to draw on a big chalkboard over there, I believe that is a fun little thing to do. I think you can also draw on the ground, but here's the chalk art from like the ground that like these artists do, and I'm seeing some roped off areas, but it's looking like puddles, so I'm gonna guess everything is washed away. Okay, so it's not too bad. You could kind of see it a little bit, but they are definitely pretty washed, unfortunately. Mission Space over here. Let's see, looks like they were starting some sort of Finding Nemo piece right here, but it looks like they had to bail out a little early, unfortunately. Here is Wish. Oh my gosh, the chalk is even left here. It must have like started to come down. It looks like this one was almost finished. We haven't seen Wish yet. I've heard decent things about it. What is this? That looks just like a weird looking fish. I don't know if that's anything but just a fish of sorts. Looks like a Mexico pavilion over here. Let's see. Looks pretty good. This reminds me of the scene from Living with the Land, like at the end.
Yeah.
This Pluto one I think was here on opening day, so this one feels like it's holding up, or they redid it. Oh my gosh, he's doing the painting thing on the stage. This is like, I feel like we never get to see this almost ever, so we actually get to go experience it today. Oh look, we're the last one, because she said it was like 4 o'clock. All right, this is it. I think it's gonna be goofy. I can see the green hat, the face. Now I'm a little nervous with the rain, so we're actually leaving just a little early because if we do get more rain, which it looks like we're about to here in just a little bit, I want to make sure that we can go ahead and show you guys a little bit more of the festival here. Now right across from us are some fun paintings. It's interesting because these, I don't know if there's specific artists or it's a combination of them. It looks like he might be doing something there, signing some art, but they have some really cool pieces in here. I know a lot of people like specific artists and they'll go around and, you know, go ahead and pick up those pieces that they like from their specific artists. And I feel like it's reasonably priced. Some of them I think offer an AP discount, weirdly enough. Not all of them, but I think some of them do. Over here we have the Craftsman Courtyard. That's what we got here. The grilled pork belly and then this marinated skirt steak, I think are actually 2 new items for this year. I also feel like this booth is kind of new in general. As far as like the past 2 or 3 festivals, I feel like it hasn't been here.
Started at Food and Wine, maybe?
That might have been it. Yeah, like the char and chop maybe I think is what this was. So these 2 items I think are new. We haven't tried them yet. We may try one of them today, but we're gonna kind of keep circling around. But these, like I said, are definitely new items compared to last year. There are quite a number of people doing live paintings right now, which is pretty nice. This kind of gives me like this like dark chibi look, I feel like. The like little characters. No, not super Disney, to be honest. Kind of fairy tale-esque, but you could definitely see that unique style that is on those. Over here, we have a carne asada and the tostada. I think the carne asada is new this year, but I'm not sure if the tostada is the same one from last year or if it's a different. Is it the same or different?
We liked the tostada a lot last year, but we it was lobster.
Yes, it's lobster. Okay, so these are actually 2 new items here at Mexico. So I'm saying a lot of repeats, but at the end of the day, these are 2 new items here. Looks like, are they closed? Oh, maybe just like the rain. I was like, Are they closed? Now these are definitely the same from last year. We did have the rainbow cake with the freeze-dried Skittles and then the grape smoothie with freeze-dried Skittles. Did we try the grape smoothie?
Wasn't the grape smoothie like in the pass holder lounge something we were able to buy?
I don't remember.
We got something. Remember when we were like in like the sunshine?
Yes.
And we got the grape drink.
I think it was that.
Gum grape.
Yes, that was like, it was like super strong.
I really think that was here for the pass holder.
Yeah, so over, when they did the pass holder lounge over in the land pavilion, that's right. Also, I tried freeze-dried Skittles for the first time ever over Christmas, and shockingly, they were amazing. I really, really liked them. What else did we try?
Freeze-dried Sprees, and I liked those better.
Freeze-dried Sprees. They were both fantastic. Also, the barges are out on the lagoon. I thought they were supposed to come in and out, and I feel like they're only ever just out. So are we just keeping them out at this point? Or are they like, screw it, like people are just gonna complain? I don't know, but I feel like the barges are always out on the lagoon, and I thought the whole point of Harmonious getting removed was because the barges were always out on the lagoon. So they're supposed to go in and out, and I have yet to see them leave the lagoon. Donald is over here with his painting, doing some meet and greet photo ops. And I feel like Donald is like pretty consistently out there, but I love that he's got his painting for Festival of the Arts. Here's a unique photo op. I guess I didn't even see this last time we were here. Are you gonna show us what it looks like? Let's see. Photo op time. Perfect. Is that a unibrow? It is.
Really thick unibrow.
Oh my gosh. You look awesome. Well, Nicole said that Frida is in Coco, so she was aware of who this is, so she knew all about it. I did not. Does anybody know what these like flashing lights on the China Pavilion are for? I don't think I've ever seen this before. Like they're all like blinking. It reminds me of like what goes on like for the show, and none of the other areas are doing it. So you could see like America's fine, everybody else is fine. But it's like, you know, when they do like the blinking lights for the show, I don't know if there's like a malfunction or something.
Maybe a fire drill.
Maybe. That's weird. We are getting a little bit of sun peeking through the clouds right now, which is a plus. So I guess we probably could have stayed and watched the rest of the painting. But again, I'm nervous that we're gonna get some rain here. Now we haven't gotten to it, but I'm only saying it because I see Pop Gallery over here. But at like the Pop Eats booth, I think they brought back the grilled cheese. And I don't feel like we really liked did I say mac and cheese or was it grilled cheese? Either way, it was the grilled cheese. I think I said grilled cheese. And we tried it twice because we thought the first time maybe it was just like a bad one. And then we tried it again because people were like, it was so good. And we didn't like it either time. But maybe we try it again. Also, I was talking about the barges just a second ago. Look at this. As we were walking up, they were closing the gate, asked us to hold on a second, and they're bringing out a barge. So I don't know if they like bring them out one at a time or what, but I mean, there's definitely like there's barges out there. Look at that. I mean, there's at least 3. So maybe here we go with the 4th as they're coming through. I've never seen this before.
Thank you for accommodating this pause in your day while we prepare for tonight's thrilling spectacle.
There is like a lot of stuff on these. Just like the amount of like pyrotechnic pieces and just like machinery. It's kind of crazy looking. Because like the show itself is actually really, really good. But when you look at these barges, you're just like, it's just like tubes and pipes, projectors, and like, it's just kind of funny. All right, so I don't really understand. There's more barges coming. So I see this is gonna be a 3rd. I'm gonna guess there's gonna be a 4th. So what are the other barges that are out there? So they have, what, 4 barges that come out then? And then like 4 barges that just stay out there at all times? If you guys know, please let me know in the comments because I genuinely have no idea. Okay, so there was 3 barges that came out. I would have expected 4? I guess I just don't know. Again, let me know. It's kind of crazy. After they finally let that down, you can see there are just like massive amounts of crowds here, which is not normal right now. I think it's just because they were holding it up with the barges there. But I don't know, like I said, I saw 3 of them. So maybe there's like 4 that are out there, 3 that go in. So maybe there's 7 barges total. Coming up to Germany, though, we do see some more artwork here. We have a smaller booth right here on the corner. Kind of looks like anime stuff. Yeah, it looks like Sailor Moon and stuff here. Almost reminds me of, oh yeah, Edward Scissorhands maybe. Looks like Doctor Who. Kind of an interesting one here. Oh yeah, the One Piece over there.
One Piece.
Also, behind us there in Germany, they have the like big pretzels. If you guys have gotten them, let me know. Are they better than like the Mickey pretzels? Are they pretty much the same? We always talk about getting them because they look good and they're like massive. And I feel like Germany pretzels kind of all make sense. But I just don't know. Like, are they actually worth it? If you guys had those at like the little like trolley cart stand over there. Coming up to the infamous Italy booth over here, where the items always sound and look so good, but tend to be way too pricey and a little not great, I guess, is the only way I could explain it. All right, we need to try a food item here for you guys, and we were looking at the Wagyu bun here, and we didn't end up getting it last time. We're gonna try it today. It is a steamed bun filled with American Wagyu beef served with green shiso sauce. All right, here we go. We got our steamed Wagyu bun, and then this is the mochi. This looks beautiful, by the way. I feel like they do a great presentation. The people are super happy there, really nice. I really like the Japan Pavilion. I feel like in general, it's like probably my favorite pavilion out of all of them. And like I said, the people working at the Japan like booth over here, super, super nice. Unfortunately, it does feel like it's a little cold. There was kind of a lot of them like ready to go. So that might be a little unfortunate, but either way, she's gonna start us off. First food review here of 2024. It looks kind of like the other one. Does it taste like Sloppy Joe again? Hopefully not.
No.
No? Better flavor?
Yes, but it definitely tastes American.
Does it?
It's good though. Almost like it's almost like Worcestershire or like sweet. It's good. Better than the Sloppy Joe one.
Oh yeah, way better than the Sloppy Joe. Yeah, there's a flavor, which I don't know what it would be for that green sauce. The green sauce is a little like earthy. That there, I don't really know what it is. It almost reminds me of almost like a cinnamon matcha, which is a little weird. So I don't think I would eat it with that. This is good. I don't know. It reminds me of something, but I don't know what it reminds me of. But I like the flavor. I like these like
right?
It is kind of American-y, to be honest with you. These bao bun things or whatever, I think they're always super good. They're always just fun. So I tried this on its own. It's almost like grassy. I don't know. It like tastes like really earthy. I don't know how to explain it. Either way, it's not my favorite with that. This though, definitely really good. I would recommend this Wagyu bun here from Japan. All right, here is the mochi. It's so soft and like I don't even know. It feels like super legit. I feel like I've bought them from like pre-packaged ones before, and they're kind of like really hard, but it smells really strawberry, and I'm hoping it tastes. Oh my gosh. It's not filled with strawberry. Okay, that threw me for a loop there, because I thought it was gonna be strawberry on the inside. I lost all the powder. It's like, I don't know what's on the inside.
It's a bean paste I saw.
Oh, it's a bean paste?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. A little weird. Not super sweet, but if you dip it in the strawberry sauce like this, you're gonna get that sweetness to it. But that threw me for a loop because I was like, this is not sweet at all. I feel like I have.
You were a mess.
Yeah, I feel like I'm a mess right now. Not bad, super gooey. Consistency is weird, but it's super flavorful actually. And so I think if you like mochi, that's really good. It just threw me for a loop. I was expecting it to be like a sweeter inside. All right, so I tried it first because Nicole wasn't sure if she was gonna try it. Typically, she tries things first. Maybe like get a good dip of that, and then yeah, like add all the sweetness to it, because I'm not sure you're gonna love it. It's kind of chewy, so here we go. Mochi. Look at it just like string out. It's like rice something, right? It's like a rice ball of sorts.
I don't think I like it.
So Nicole didn't like it. So I'll finish that. But we do have strawberries.
It wasn't the texture. It was the bean paste inside. Very much like to me, and I know like people disagree because I know this bean paste is like common. It kind of just tastes like mud or dirt to me. So I didn't love it.
Well, more for me, I guess. It was good. And like I said, I think I wanted it to be sweeter on the actual filling. And she said it was like a sweet bean paste. We looked in like the pamphlet, the passport, and it was like a sweet bean paste. I didn't think it was very sweet, but like once you dipped in like the strawberry sauce and the strawberry like fluff stuff there, I thought it was actually really good. The strawberries were also fantastic, as well as the like little Pocky stick that was strawberry. So very strawberry, but it was delicious. All right, continuing on now through Morocco. We did, I think, have something from this booth, didn't we?
From the Morocco?
Yeah, like up here.
Oh, we got the empanada.
Ah, yes, empanada.
That's the same as last year.
Yeah, it is the same as last year. It felt like spicier than last year, though. But I would say if you guys like empanadas, really, really good. Tons of flavor in that, but it is definitely spicy. Here is Thomas Kincaid, and I feel like this is a very common name that a lot of people know. And I feel like you could just tell with the way that the artwork is done here, it just looks beautiful. So I think this is definitely one that people are looking for when they come to this festival. Oh wow, he's got another one over here. So yeah, I feel like Thomas Kincaid is definitely probably one of the most popular, if not the most popular artist here. Like I said, I feel like I hear people talk about him all the time, and having two booths here I feel like is pretty impressive. So they do have a Swirled Showcase here again. Has returned, let's see, oh, no menu items, but I think they removed the cake, like the frozen cake or like the nitro ice pop cake or whatever it was. And that was like such a good item, and I think they got rid of it. It's not in the passport, which makes me think that it's not here this year. So I thought that the paint thing was like kind of to our right, and it's actually over here. So if you guys aren't aware, behind it is the Figment ride, Journey into Imagination, but there's the paint distribution, and here's the wall. Oh, it's a Guardians one.
No.
We're gonna miss Guardians because they're gonna replace this soon, and then they send it off, I think, to something, yeah, like a children's hospital, I think, yeah.
It's basically full.
But yeah, this one's pretty much all finalized, but it's Guardians. That's our favorite ride at Disney. So that stinks.
Right away.
Yeah, well, I saw the ship. I was like, yeah, it's gotta be. So
I think the whole thing's done.
yeah, it's pretty much over. Dang. 11. So we could have done it.
We could have done
I didn't see it though. I had no idea where it
It was
was.
over there last time.
Yeah, like right to the right.
It was like the mural was here,
No, I think it was like this
but
way.
you got paint where that booth was closed.
Yes, but I think the problem is too, because they put these walls up, I had no idea. So again, if you guys come here, there's Journey into Imagination with Figment, and it's actually right here around the corner. So it's not in the same spot that it was last year. Now we are heading over to Guardians at this point. Like I said, I wanted to show you everything for pretty much Festival of the Arts. I think that's just about everything. You know, there are a few small things maybe that we didn't totally cover, but we showed you some merch, showed you some of the food, showed you some of the artist areas that are out there. Again, I think it's hard because like it's not the same, but it's kind of repetitive, I guess, from like what there was last year. It's kind of the same, to be honest with you. But overall, I mean, there's a lot still going on, and I still do wish that this at least went to like March. I think this should be a little bit of a longer festival. I don't understand why it's only 1 month long. I don't know if there's like some weird contract thing with like the painters or something. I don't really know, but it's still something that I think is just a little too short for a festival. All right, Nicole, official guess, what are we getting?
All right, new year, new song. I hope it's not one way or another, and I hope it's not Disco Inferno.
I'm sticking with Conga.
I'm not. I'm doing Congo. I ran. It's the year
All
I
right,
ran.
here we go. Also, about 65-minute wait, and we are next up for row 2, so pretty long today. Well, just like that, it is now dark out. It's about 6:30, 6:45. We are gonna go ahead and wrap it up, get out of here, but we did have Disco Inferno. Feel like we've had that a few times. I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's not bad. But either way, there you go. Festival of the Arts, finally rode Guardians. We found out we haven't ridden it since like November, so it's been a long time. But yeah, it was a good run here. Felt fast today also, which was kind of nice. Yeah, I love when it's a quick run there, but Either way, hopefully you guys had fun with us tagging along and enjoying EPCOT for Festival of the Arts. Hopefully we'll be back soon. Again, it's such a short festival. I feel like it's so hard to like come back and do it so much within like a month. Either way, if you did enjoy today's video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more content like this, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.